Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. October 13, 43. We're in question number 3. Topic is ring. Okay, this question he mentioned here, like bead is mentioned, not ring here. We can say here a particle of P is mass attached here. And before I start, one thing I just tell you clearly. Here given these lengths are given so we can find this angle easily, or you can find this angle. You can find any angle, no problem at all. And I will find this one. So this is theta 2 or this is theta 2. We can find any angle by SOHCAHTOA. So I think I'm going to find this one first of all. In front of theta is called opposite, so opposite by hypotenuse. So theta 1 is basically is a sine inverse of 1 over 1.25. So opposite by hypotenuse. Because in front of 90, this is called hypotenuse. So sine inverse, uh, so when I take a sine inverse of this, I get a 53.13. So I get this angle 53.13. And what about this one? So same story here. In front of angle, this is called opposite. In front of this is called hypotenuse. Opposite by hypotenuse is called sine, and we can say opposite. So called is sine inverse. Okay, I'm going to do 1 over 2.6. So 1 over 2.6, and to take a sine inverse of this. So I'm getting answer is 22.619, so 62 degree. So I hope so this part is clear. Once again, let me recheck. Sine inverse. Yeah, 22.62 degree. Now students, common sense, if I zoom and I tell you, because due to the weight is hanging downwards, what is the weight? This particle is, you can see here, it's a mass 1.05. So multiply by 10, this is weight acting downwards, and that weight is naturally, I can say here, 10.5 newtons. So this is very clear. And now due to the weight, this is a tension will be this way. And this is a tension I call as a T1 here. T1. So one force, and if a force acting here, angle here, one line parallel to x-axis, you can see clearly, and one line parallel to y-axis. So this theta 1, so I can say these are theta 1 as well. Because two lines are parallel, a line cut, these angles are equals to each other. I think clear idea. So this is a T1 cos theta 1, and theta 1 is this. So I can write here 53.13. And what about this? T1 sine 53.13. I think idea is clear. Let's talk about this one. So similarly, this is a tension 2 I call, and one force parallel to x-axis, you can see clearly, and one parallel to y-axis. So I think idea is very clear. And this is a theta 2, you can see parallelism. So this is what T2 cos theta 2. Theta 2 is this one. So I can write 22.62, and this is a T2 sine 22.62. Now students, I can make it two equations and solve them simultaneously. One right side force equal to left side force, and two upward is equal to downward. So I can, first of all, these two forces are equals to each other. I can say T1 cos 53.13 is equals to T2 cos 22.62. It will go down, and I'm writing it now here. So cos 22.62, okay, and divided by cos 53.13. Basically, this I'm dividing right side. So T1 is what I'm getting here. I'm getting here 1.5385 T2. So this is a value of T1. I think this very clear. This is a value of T1. So right equal to left done. Okay, now I'm going upward equal to downward force. So let's start. So I can say T1 sine 53.13 plus T2 sine 22.62 equal to 10.5. Basically, these two forces equal downward force. So now I can plug in this T1 value in the place here. So I'm getting what, students? So I'm getting here 1.5385 T2 times to sine 53.13 plus T2 sine 22.62 equal to 10.5. Now what is T2? T2 common out, and when I take T2 common out, so this and this plus this will go down under 10.5. So look, I'm doing directly. So I'm getting 1.5385 times to sine 53.13 and plus sine of 22.62. So this will give us T2, and then I can find T1 easily. So 1.5385 I'm typing in my calculator, and 53.13 and plus sine of 22.62. Let me check once again. Okay, so 1.53, okay, and sine 53 point, let's check it one, just confirmation, 53.13. Okay, so this answer is coming with me is and then 10.5 divided by this answer, I got a 6.4998. Do 998. I don't want add, so the 6.50. So I'm getting here T2 is equals to 6.5 newtons. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this value I'm going to plug in it here or plug in it here. So I'm getting T1 from here. So T1 I'm getting directly here. This value, if times to 1.5385, I'll get my answer, and T1 is turned to be 10 Newton sharp. Not sharp, but close to this one. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe you got a point very clear. And we have another way also to solve a question, which I'm going to show you. You student, you know Lami's rule. So T1 here and T2 here and this force. So three force acting. So I can take a look together. This is a T1. This is T2 and down is a 10.5. This is a Lami's rule, way number two to solve the question. If I get this angle, okay, and all three angles I have it. How I can get all three angles? Check it, students. If this is a 53 point, if this is a 53.13 and this is a 90 degrees. So how to get this angle? How to get this angle? So I can find easily, and 90 minus 53.13, and I got a 36.87. So 36.87. So this is, let me show you. This is a 36.87. And what the other one, what is this one? This one. So this is, we can find from here 90 minus 22.62, and I'm getting here 67.38. 67.38. 67. Now, students, if I add these two angles, I can get this angle easily, plus 36.87, and I get this 104.24. And from this is a 180 degree, 180, subtract this one. So I can find, so 180 minus 36.87, and I can get it this angle 143.13. And 180 subtract this, 180 minus 67.38, and I got a 112.62. Now Lami's rule is very simple. This T1 over sine of this, look, I'm writing now here. T1 over sine of 112.62 is equals to this over sine of this. So 10.5 over sine of 104.24. It multiplied there, and that's it. Over. So I can find T1 directly. Look, I'm typing here sine of 112.62, what answer times to 10.5, what answer divide by sine of 104.24, and my answer is turned to be 10 newtons sharp. You see, students, is match with that. So second method, how to get T2 value, T2. T2 divided by this angle, T2 divided by sine of 143.13 is equals to 10.5 over, this is at 104.24 and sine also there, sorry. So now if I multiply this there and T2 will become 6.5 Newton as well. So Alhamdulillah, the second method I have done is called Lami's rule. Lami's rule. So basically sine rule. So Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, I have done this question two ways. I hope so you got a point. Very